Hey guys, so we are going to talk about tariffs and man's greatest downfall. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Putting my things together here. Testing, testing. Hey everybody, welcome, welcome. Be sure to like the stream. Testing. Good. Welcome everybody. Alrighty. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe really quick. We're gonna be having some good old fireside chat. You guys hop on in here while I get myself together. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hey, Mr. J's back. Hi, Mr. J. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. If you gotta go to sleep, you gotta go to sleep. It's a good time to go to bed. I just got home, so I was running around. Wipe the grease off my forehead. Welcome, welcome. Everybody, let me know where you're watching from. Gonna start pushing this one out in just a minute. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking about, let's talk really quick about tariffs, and we can also talk about man's greatest downfall. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Brian. Hi, oh, Lord loves me. I love that. That's sweet. Hi, Billy Bob. Hope there's no relation to Billy Bob Thornton. um, nice to meet you guys. Hey guys, go ahead and subscribe really quick. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like really quick the stream. Go ahead and share it. Today we're going to talk really fast about man's greatest downfall, and we'll talk about tariffs. Go ahead and hit the subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button really quick. Go ahead and share it. Come on, guys. I see a whole bunch of y'all in here, so go ahead and really quick subscribe. Pop it all in there. Subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. While you guys are doing that, let me go turn off the heater because I've got like space heaters going and stuff, and it's about to burn up in this house. Give me 1 second. I have this thing where I go live, and then I figure out that I should like put on microphones and turn off heaters. I do all this first, and then I figure out. Okay, guys, really quick, hurry up and go ahead and subscribe, and then go ahead and let me know where you guys are watching from, and go ahead and hit the like button really fast. Let's make sure the stream goes out to everybody. So yeah, I wanted to talk about tariffs really quick. How are you guys feeling about everything? Are you guys doing okay out there? Number one, are y'all okay? You don't know about either one of those topics. You don't know about either one of those topics? Aw. What's the vibe for tonight? Hi, Lennon. Welcome. It's anything you want it to be. I wanted to like catch up really quick with you guys and see how y'all are feeling because it sounds like, on some level, people are like, freaking out a little bit. So I wanted to see how you guys were doing. Also, just wanted to see how you guys felt about man's greatest downfall. So, Pop it in the chat if you think you know what man's greatest downfall is. Go ahead, pop that in the chat. If you think you know what man's greatest downfall is, pop it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. And I'll give you my opinion. I'll definitely give you my opinion. Um, Let me know. What do you guys think man's greatest downfall is? Let me know. Hey guys, Lennon, Alexis, Dwayne. Thank you guys for joining. Brian, Billy, Lord loves me, Mr. J. Welcome, welcome everybody. So guys, hi Jaden. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. So, guys, let's talk a little bit about tariffs. You guys feeling okay? Are you guys out here stressing out? Just was curious how y'all were feeling. Also, wanted to check in with you guys and see how y'all felt about man's greatest downfall. What do you guys think man's greatest downfall is? Just curious. I'll pop mine in the chat really fast. I think sometimes greed can be man's greatest downfall. Sometimes greed. Sometimes you have what you need and then there's just greed comes over. I think that can be man's greatest downfall sometimes. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Let me know. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. You don't know? Jaden. Jaden Elijah. I like that name. That's pretty cool. It's a really long, interesting name. Go ahead and subscribe really quick, everybody. Hit the subscribe button. Everybody hit the like button. Let me know where you're watching from, everyone. Let me know where you're watching from. Man's greatest downfall as a human race. If that's what you're talking about, it would be getting kicked out of Eden. Ooh, went straight for the Bible. Somebody went straight for the Bible. I love it. Yeah, that was our greatest downfall. If you want to talk about all of humanity, it just took one mishap and then poof. We're all paying for it for our lives, seems like. Yeah, if you guys have an idea, let me know what you guys think man's greatest downfall is. Because that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a pretty good answer. I gotta tell you, that's the best answer so far tonight. I don't know if anybody can beat that answer, by the way. I think that might be a little bit legendary, literally. Everybody go ahead and subscribe really quick. Go ahead and like the stream, share the stream. Go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, so I wanted to pop in here and check on you guys because I don't know. I've been getting a lot of inquiries on the tariffs, and a lot of people are freaking out. So I wanted to just check in with you guys and see if you guys are doing okay. Actually, I'm not freaking out. I'm not even really concerned much about it. Those of y'all who hopped on last night heard me talk about it a little bit, and I was like, oh, I'm not really concerned about it. I think for the most part, people who are into investing wisely, they've got a diversified profile, so they're not really thinking much about it. And then people who, are not investing, they don't have that risk for loss to worry about. So I think it's probably okay. I think give it some time, let it do its little ups and downs, and it'll be okay. So guys, tell me what else you guys are thinking of. Tell me. I see more of you guys in the chat. We're talking about man's greatest downfall. Go ahead, pop it in the chat if you have an idea of what man's greatest downfall is. Pop it in the chat. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I was gonna say I felt like greed might be like once we have what we need and then we get greedy. I think once we're getting greedy, we're operating out of a different heart. Even if we normally want something and it seems like a good idea, I think it can get kind of out of hand once we get greedy. Go ahead and really quick, like the stream. Go ahead and subscribe. So today we're talking a little bit about man's greatest downfall. We're also talking, if you guys have any concerns around tariffs, pop it in the chat. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about all this money business, right? I think if you allow it, it'll drive you crazy. If you just sit and allow it and stew on that, things can really have you all in a tizzy. You know what I mean? So I think our wisest thing is to trust God. Know that we're gonna see treacherous times at some point. Might as well trust God and move on. That's what I think. You guys go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and pop it in the chat what y'all think man's greatest downfall is. Let me know. And also let me know if you have any concerns about the tariff. That I would hop in here and check on you guys because I literally just got off of a long, super long call with someone on the whole topic, and I was like, wow. And they were like surprised that I wasn't concerned at all. I was like, nah, I'm not worried about anything. I'm not worried about anything. And honestly, y'all, if I worried about one thing, I'd worried about everything, and I'd just be a worry wart. I'd just be worried all the time. But instead, I just figure, don't worry about anything. Pray about everything. Don't worry about anything. How about that? Guys, go ahead and pop it in the chat where you're watching from and let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button really quick and go ahead and like. Today we were talking a little bit about tariffs, also talking about what you guys think, what y'all think man's greatest downfall actually is. It's always good to kind of hear from y'all what you think. And let me know if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. So far, we found from Lenin that man's greatest downfall would be the fall in the Garden of Eden. That one is legendary. Yep, that's a big one. That's a really really big one. But let me know, guys. Let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. Go ahead and like this stream really quick and go ahead and subscribe. Let me know where you guys are watching from though. I'm in Atlanta. Watching you guys from Atlanta. But yeah, go ahead and pop it in the chat. If you guys have a question, just pop your question in the chat. You can actually ask anything at all and we'll talk about it. But what I found interesting is how the Bible shows that kings rise and fall and how empires rise and fall. That's like one of the things I find to be super interesting in the Bible that I think is still kind of relevant for today. So, what's going to happen with everything? I don't know. I just know that God's faithful and He provides for us. He takes care of us, and so I don't worry about all the little things in between. So yeah, just checking in with you guys. Wanted to see how you guys were doing. Wanted to see if you guys were worried about tariffs, etc., etc., etc. Hey, Weston, welcome, welcome. Lennon, you're watching from New Jersey. Oh my gosh. Everybody, I feel like everybody's got somebody in Atlanta. Arsenio, hello. Welcome, Weston. Go ahead and pop your question in the chat, Weston. Weston said, yes, yes, yes. Let me know what your question is. Pop it in the chat. So yeah, I was just gonna say, people were freaking out a little bit about the tariffs today, so I thought I'd pop over here and see how you guys were doing. Um, and just let you know that I wasn't, even though I know people are, having different feelings about different things. I mean, some of this stuff is just people are doing what they do. Economy does what it does. Bum. So welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, if you've got a Bible question, if you got any kind of question, you can pop it in the chat. Let me know what you think man's greatest downfall happens to be. Let me know. Let me know. If you want to say what woman's greatest downfall is, you can say that too. Let me know. You can go ahead and pop your questions in the chat. I'll take your questions. Let me know. Let me know. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And yeah, I want to know what you guys are thinking. Happy Friday, everybody. You made it through another lovely week. You made it through another one. And I had to go like run all my errands after work. And I was a running. I was like, man, I didn't get enough time today. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and pop it in the chat if you guys have a specific question. We were talking about tariffs today, also talking about man's greatest downfall. I may hop back on in a little bit and just do regular Bible time and split up the topic. So let me know, let me know. But yes, I've been to New Jersey once. New Jersey's pretty cool. New Jersey's not too far from New York City, so depends on what part of the river you're on. What did you guys think about that incident? That plane crash, that awful plane crash. You guys think that there's something scandalous going on with that? Do you guys think something's going on? Do you think planes are getting hacked or something? What do you think the deal is? Or is it just that we're getting all of the, we're just paying attention to the news and we're just getting all the feedback? What do y'all think it is? Let me know. Um, yeah, I haven't checked my comments, Weston, because I just got home. I've been running around. I've been running around like the whole evening. I worked late, and then when I finished, I started running my errands. No, I'm not. I'm not a dude though. That's the problem, Weston. I'm not a dude. I'm not a bro, and not a homie. So I don't think that's a good idea. That's probably a bad idea. Um, I actually thought you were talking to somebody else in the chat. Sometimes people are talking to each other, so I figured, well, I clearly I'm a girl, so you know, refer to me accordingly. All right, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you guys have a question. Go ahead, pop it in the chat. I was just checking in with you guys. Um, I may over here hop on and take a look at my TikTok peeps, see what they're up to. Let's see what these guys are doing. Yeah. One thing about TikTok, it just turns on. It just turns on and it's just loud. That's one thing about TikTok, y'all. Things I can't really understand is how they just turn on and they're just loud. Let's see if anybody's over here on Little Mister Talk today. Okay. I had nachos. That's what I ate for dinner. It was yummy. It was yummy and delicious. And I got my groceries done, so that's good. So now I'm not going to be hungry tomorrow. Although I could have just gotten up early in the morning and done it, but I've been sleeping in on Saturday lately, y'all. I've been sleeping all the way in. Welcome, welcome TikTok. Welcome TikTok. You guys are coming in strong over there. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Weston. Thank you. Let's see what's going on TikTok. These guys are hopping on in here. Let me know. So your friends are live. Invite them to go live together. I don't know who those friends are. I'm not sure who those friends are. They can't just tell me invite anyone. Sometimes people are kind of weird. If you guys have a question on TikTok, go ahead and pop it in the chat. We're on Victory Life Podcast 7603. If you're looking for us, go ahead and pop it in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Two of my friends are live. I don't know those people though. Maybe I just have friends I don't know. Oh, you went bowling today and hung out with friends? I haven't been bowling in a while. I actually was invited to go bowling next month. I was invited to go bowling next month. So that should be interesting. I would love to go karaoke is what I would love to go do. Welcome, welcome everybody. See what's going on TikTok nowadays. TikTok's a little bit quiet. All right, TikTok's quiet. Okay, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit and then I'm gonna hop back on. See you guys in a little bit. Bye.